You've felt it before. That pause. That flicker of uncertainty before you speak, act, or decide. In that moment, brief as it is, power escapes. Hesitation is rarely neutral. It is a signal, not just to yourself, but to the world. It reveals indecision. It opens a window for rivals. It tells fortune that you are not ready. The modern world disguises hesitation as thoughtfulness. But those who lead, those who shape events rather than react to them, understand something else. Hesitation is not reflection. It is surrender. So here's the question. What would it mean to train your mind to move before doubt appears? In this video, we'll dissect the anatomy of decisive action through Machiavelli's lens. We'll break down how fortune, fear, and habit shape your choices, and how to seize control of that mechanism. Most people never notice it, but those who do begin to see the structure behind the stage. If you're ready to stop being directed and start seeing the script, keep watching. Machiavelli divides the world into two forces, virtù and fortuna. Virtù is not virtue in the moral sense. It is strategic power, the ability to shape events through bold, skillful action. Fortune is the unpredictable, the chaos of events outside your control. Like the storm. To act before doubt, you must build a life and a mind that can anticipate the storm. You don't wait for clarity. You don't ask for reassurance. You build so that when opportunity or crisis appears, you are already moving. Think of this as strategic muscle memory. Repetition kills hesitation. Preparedness makes the unpredictable manageable. The moment you see the river rising, it's too late to build a dam. So ask yourself, where are you delaying until things are clear? How much power have you lost by waiting? Doubt is not cognitive. It is emotional. It is fear masked as logic. And fear, left untrained, becomes a reflex. Machiavelli saw human nature for what it is: ungrateful, inconsistent, self-interested. In this context, waiting for certainty isn't noble. It's naive. He advised rulers to condition themselves, to rehearse, study, simulate, so that in crisis, they act without inner noise. Modern psychology calls this internal locus of control. The belief that your outcomes stem from your choices, not external variables. To train the mind before doubt appears, you must build habits that override fear. Take calculated action early and often. Move before your emotion decides for you. Think. When was the last time you made a move without consulting your fear? Hesitation is not neutral. It is an invitation. To enemies. To entropy. To fortune. Machiavelli warned. War is not avoided. It is only deferred to your disadvantage. In strategic terms, waiting means someone else is acting. Someone else is setting the frame. In warfare, that's the enemy moving faster. In politics, it's your rival seizing initiative. In daily life, it's your opportunity passing while you rationalize your inaction. Train for velocity. Rehearse likely scenarios. Reduce decision loops. Act in the window before hesitation rises. Speed is not recklessness. It is preparation realized at the perfect moment. What are you deferring today, and who benefits from your delay? Across time and myth, the heroes who move early. David runs toward Goliath. Theseus clears the road to Athens. Romulus takes the hill and claims the city. What unites them isn't morality. It's timing. Machiavelli drew from these archetypes because he understood their function. They are scripts for decisive power. Not just what to do, but when. Fortune, to Machiavelli, is not passive. It is a force that yields to the bold. Those who wait are rearranged by it. Those who act shape it. What would your life look like if you acted like your mythic self, not your safe one? Doubt is not a virtue. It is a luxury of the comfortable. The Romans moved fast. Renaissance Italy hesitated and was overrun. The difference? One believed war was better than disorder. The other hoped disorder would pass. Machiavelli wrote The Prince not to celebrate cruelty, but to explain it, to show how power operates when ideals fail. He argued, better to do one ruthless act early than suffer thousands of minor ones later. This applies far beyond politics. In your own life, have you ever allowed a minor problem to become a major one? Have you softened a necessary decision until it came back stronger, with consequences? Doubt delays the pain and multiplies it. Machiavelli presents a paradox. He values boldness, yet cautions against being inflexible. The real mastery lies in shaping your character to fit the moment. When the moment calls for boldness, you strike. When it calls for patience, you prepare. But you never let doubt choose for you. Caution is not cowardice until it becomes a substitute for decision. And boldness is not recklessness unless it ignores the context. How often do you confuse overthinking for insight? Or fear for caution? There is no script for every situation. But there is a mindset that transcends them. Make no small plans, for they have no power to stir the soul. You don't wait to become decisive. You act decisively, and the identity follows. Machiavelli trained leaders to become this kind of person. Ruthless if needed. Adaptive always. Never late to the moment. To train the mind to move before doubt, you must accept uncertainty as the norm, prepare obsessively, and leap often. Eventually, you become the kind of person who moves. Not because you're reckless, because you refuse to let fear speak first. There is a moment, just before doubt enters, where the decision is still yours. Catch it. Shape it. Move. You'll find that fortune is less random than you thought. That many of the outcomes you blamed on chaos were simply the result of delayed action. Train the mind. Silence the noise. Strike before the internal counsel gathers. If something in you feels different now, subscribe and stay close.